your modem can't do it.
I can't get my $300.
Look, he don't understand how it works.
I can't get my
Miguel know how it works. Miguel.
I can't get my $300.
You know, it's business, it's the office. I enjoy it because this is what I love to do. You know, I've been boxing since I was 7. This is pretty much all I know. I look at myself as a complete fighter. There's pretty much nothing I can't do in the ring. I can fight going forward, I can fight going backwards, I can fight going side to side, I can box, I can counterpunch, I can slug it out, I can switch from orthodox to southpaw effectively.
Terence Crawford's preparation for a fight against someone like Canelo Alvarez isn't just about showing up at the gym, it's a masterclass in discipline, precision, and strategy. Every training session is designed with one goal in mind: to be at his absolute best when the bell rings. From the moment he steps into the gym, the energy is electric, with Crawford laser focused on the task ahead. The core of his training revolves around sparring. Crawford's sparring sessions are notoriously intense, often resembling mini wars in the ring. His team brings in sparring partners who emulate Canelo's-style fighters with a powerful, aggressive approach, sharp counter-punching, and relentless pressure. Each round is a battle of wits and endurance, as Crawford works on his timing, testing his ability to slip punches and respond with precision counters. These sessions aren't just about physical preparation, they're mental battles that sharpen his instincts and decision-making under fire. When he's not sparring, Crawford spends hours refining his craft on the ms. His coach uses these sessions to simulate real fight scenarios, pushing Crawford to unleash combinations that exploit potential gaps in Canelo's defense. It's a constant back and forth, with Crawford absorbing feedback and making micro-adjustments to perfect his technique. Whether it's a rapid series of hooks and uppercuts or a single devastating body shot, every punch has a purpose. The heavy bag is another essential part of Crawford's regimen. Here, he focuses on power and endurance, unleashing punch after punch to build the kind of force that can turn a fight in an instant. These sessions are grueling, testing both his physical limits and his mental fortitude. Crawford isn't just throwing punches, he's visualizing the fight, imagining Canelo across from him, and practicing how to react to every scenario.
Me, around in the ring, I visualize everything because anything can happen. You know, what would I do if I get hurt? What would I do if anything bad was to happen? You know, I visualize it all.
Footwork drills are a major focus as well, especially against an opponent like Canelo, who is known for his ring IQ and ability to cut off the ring. Crawford spends hours working on his lateral movement, pivoting and angling to ensure he can stay one step ahead. The speed and precision of his footwork allow him to create openings and control the pace of a fight, turning the ring into his domain.
10, 1, 2, push, 3. I don't think anybody has seen Terence Crawford in his prime. I don't think he's in his prime yet. He's really growing into his body as far as maturing, you know, building more muscle, growing into that 147-pound.
Defense is another area where Crawford excels, and his training reflects that he practices slipping punches, rolling under hooks, and blocking combinations with precision. His head movement is sharp and unpredictable, a skill that has frustrated opponents for years. Every defensive drill is about staying elusive, making his opponent miss, and creating opportunities to counter. Conditioning plays a massive role in Crawford's preparation. Boxing isn't just about skill, it's about having the stamina to maintain a high level of performance for 12 grueling rounds. Crawford's training includes high-intensity interval drills, explosive plyometric exercises, and grueling endurance circuits designed to simulate the demands of a fight. By the time he steps into the ring, is a finely tuned machine capable of sustaining the relentless pace he's known for.
Drive it. Drive it. Time!
Crawford also dedicates significant time to studying Canelo's previous fights with his team. He analyzes every movement, from the way Canelo sets up his power shots to how he defends against different styles. They dissect his tendencies, looking for patterns or habits that can be exploited. This strategic preparation is just as critical as the physical training, ensuring that Crawford steps into the ring with not just a plan, but a deep understanding of his opponent. For Crawford, every session is about building the perfect balance of power, speed, endurance, and strategy. It's this meticulous approach that has made him one of boxing's most formidable fighters. Against Canelo Alvarez, a living legend of the sport, Crawford knows that every ounce of preparation will be tested, and if his training is any indication, he's ready for the challenge. According to Combat Tazo, Mexican boxing legend Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford have decided to square off in Las Vegas this September. TalkSport.com reported that speculation is swirling about a potential clash between two of the era's top fighters, following separate meetings with Saudi boxing chief Turki Al Sheikh during the weekend's Ring Magazine Awards in London. Crawford has previously stated that he would jump up 2 weight classes to 168 bulbs in order to fight Alvarez. Alvarez, 34, boasts an impressive career record of February 2nd 62 with world titles across 4 different weight divisions, renowned for his dominant 2011 outcome in a high-profile trilogy against Gennady Golovkin. He most recently stepped into the ring in September, securing a unanimous decision victory over Edgar Berlanga. Crawford, 37, boasts an unblemished 410 record and has held world titles across 4 weight divisions. In his most recent bout back in August, he secured a decisive victory over Israel Madamu by unanimous decision, claiming the WBA and WBO interim light middleweight belts. It appears that Canelo Alvarez has opened the door to a money-spinning showdown with Terence Crawford. Meanwhile, William Skull claims that his camp has been approached regarding a fight for unification, and David Benz's name has been floated after Canelo declined to face Skull, his required opponent. He was deprived of the IF belt. However, Alvarez has now spoken up, and the battle that fans want to see is against 37-year-old American Crawford. He told Ring Magazine, "There's always a chance there, we'll see, but there's always a chance there. We're here to make the best deals, and there's always the chance with a 410 record." Crawford has won world titles in 4 different weight classes, ranging from light middleweight to lightweight. A sizable reward would be necessary to persuade him to go in combat with the dangerous southpaw, as Alvarez indicated. However, Turki Al Sheikh is eager for the fight to take place, so supporters might get their desire. Alec has listed 5 bouts that he hopes to witness before 2025 is over. "I want to see Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn. I want to see, of course, Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua," he said on Fran Fighting. He added, "I want to see Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford. And I also want to see Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, the rematch for Alexander Usyk. He will wait for the card of February. He has said he wants to fight 1 or 2 fights more, and I would like to see the rematch." Ever after Canelo defeated Berlanga, Crawford has been criticizing the Mexican. "Yo, Turkey, tell them we are going to go for Canelo next," he said on an Instagram live video following Canelo's dominant win over Berlanga. The camera was then turned to Alec, who replied, "Yes, let's go Canelo, come on, we are ready." Crawford added, "You heard it from him. Just put me in the game." Canelo Crawford, the biggest fight in boxing. "We stay ready, though, we stay ready. That way we ain't got to get ready." Canelo and Crawford might cross paths at a catchweight, though the American has expressed his willingness to jump up to 168 bulbs to secure the showdown. Meanwhile, Terence Crawford has spoken for the first time since it was reported that a fight against Canelo Alvarez was agreed. Both fighters, now appearing revitalized and re-energized after their recent clashes, sparked renewed hope as the year kicked off, fueling speculation that a showdown could finally happen in the months ahead. Crawford and Canelo recently met with Saudi Arabia's Turkey.
Everybody that believes in hardcore boxing fans, they know Crawford can beat Canelo, just like they knew Bud was going to beat Spence. This is real simple. It's real simple. You just got to know boxing in order for you to be able to say that. Hey, Terry's gonna get in there and do what he needs to do, perform.